Welcome everyone to another week of a vintage home haul. This week I loaded it up with some mid-century modern pieces that are so good that you guys are going to love it. I'm gonna get right into it and start sharing with you some of the pieces I got while I was visiting Philadelphia. And it's one of my gems. It's actually a Goodwill shop that carries just insane mid-century pieces. And so I wanted to start with this statue that I found. I paid $14 for it. It is, I want to say, I thought at first it was metal, but this is a type of plaster. Just by, you can see there's like a little chip here and it's white, so it is a plaster, but it looks like it is one of those iron or steel type of statues. And guys, I really just fell in love with the shape. It's just really, really cool. It's of a lady just sort of bent over, kind of like she's either stretching or doing a dance pose, I don't know. I plan on putting this up on my mantle. It is just so, so cool. And for $14, I mean, this was just ideal. So another item I found is this beautiful bowl. It has sort of like one of those 1950s atomic triangle shapes. I paid $24 for it. These prices are a little higher than what I would find in a typical Goodwill store. There are more specialty vintage items in this one. I think that this is worth $24. I would pay for this in a little specialty boutique if I saw it, and I think the price point is right on. And it has just like some imperfections. It might have been just done that way. Nonetheless, I love it. Of course, I love the shiny black. I think this is gonna look really cool on my coffee table. And I couldn't pass it up for the really cool mid-century shape that it is in. So the next item is a kitchen item. And this is a thermos. It is from Corning, and this is one of their items from back in the 70s, I wanna say. And it is in perfect working condition. These ones have glass inside and the glass is still intact. And it's just made of some type of a melamine or plastic. And guys, I just love this shape and I love the colors. It is just so adorable. And this bottom compartment comes out. I paid $14 for it. And I couldn't pass it up because these are really, really hard to find in this super cool mod shape. And it definitely had to make its way home with me. They had so many wood pieces there, and I find wood pieces almost everywhere now when I go into Home Goods or any of the home local shops, and even in Target has tons of wood. But I fell in love with this one, and this one is real vintage. This is not one of the ones from Marshall's or anything like that, or Home Goods. I paid $18 for it, and it is loved well. This is probably like mango wood or acacia wood. And I don't plan on using it for food because I obviously don't know where it came from. So I'm going to treat this as a decorative piece. I'm sure there's ways to clean it if I did want to use it for food, but I have so many bowls of food. I just really love its shape for a coffee table or even a dining room table, like maybe for the holidays. And yeah, so this is really super cool. Again, the shape just got me. But I just saw it sitting next to the bowl and I picked it up. It was $4. It's this little wooden kind of butter knife, and I thought it was adorable. It would just look really pretty on my shelf, my kitchen shelf, and or even in a flat lay, just to kind of, because I shoot a lot of food and I do a lot of cooking. I actually restarted my blog, so if you guys love cooking and recipes and stuff like that, I restarted my blog. I have one new recipe on there. So if you're interested in seeing the blog, it's just lizbesanson.com. You guys can check that out. I'll be adding more recipes. But so I've been collecting little kitchen pretty things for photos, and I thought this was adorable, and it was $4, so. more to my wood collection. I actually found this one in a local antique shop. This is a really old carved wooden bird. And lately I've been seeing these bird type figures in metal. There is a home site that I actually follow on Instagram who started coming out with a whole collection of like metal birds, and I thought they were really, really adorable. So when I was, you know, shopping around, I saw the wooden one, and it instantly reminded me of that. And I have a perfect place for this in my kitchen, and I plan on putting him in there and just letting him be the little star that he is. I think he's so adorable, and I paid $18. I ripped off the tag, but I paid $18 for him, and I think he's worth every penny. So another antique shop that is local to me, I didn't find much, but I did leave home with this statue. Now this is probably more modern, but I just really love the cool, unique shape. It honestly looks like a mother holding her child, and it could be that, I'm not sure. At least to me, because it's abstract, that's what I see in it. So I loved it for that reason, because that's what I instantly saw. And it's on a wooden base, and I paid $30 for it, and it's made of like some type of, this is probably limestone. Nonetheless, I really just love the shape. It just looks really cool on my shelf where I have it. Okay, you guys, I wanted to share with you what I just picked up from the Goodwill. I fell in love with the shape of these lamps. I only paid $4.99 for each. And as you can see, there's a lot of damage. They've been just probably sitting in someone's basement for years. And I'm gonna do a little thrift flip with these. Aren't these just so cool? I love the shape of these shades. Very mid-century, and I'm going to restore them. And guys, so here they are. They have this beautiful, I don't know if you can see, let me just pull it up. You guys can see the base there. I'll just tilt it so you guys can see that little bent curve on there. And the base that I wound up painting black and adding a fresh gold finish with some spray paint. And altogether I paid $10 for these lamps. The last thing I got, I cannot hold up for you. It is a very heavy Travertine table that I scored at another antique shop last weekend. My daughter and I were going out for lunch and stopped in one of our favorite little antique shops, and we went into one of the rooms, and my eyes went instantly to the Travertine table. I knew what it was, and it had the mid-century walnut legs, and I nearly fell to the floor. It was only $45. And guys, I didn't find anything else in that whole entire store. It was 3 levels of antiques. Like, mind you, this little table was just calling my name. It had tons of things sitting on top of it, and I had the worker come and grab the table and bring it up to the register for me. So I am so excited to have it. I actually placed it in the front entryway of my home. It is sitting with a beautiful pot of some branches on there, and it just looks so, so lovely. All right, you guys, that is all that I have for you this week. I hope that you enjoyed this haul. I enjoy creating these videos for you. I enjoy finding these things to share with you. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I make tons of these mid-century minimalist styling videos. So if that's your sort of thing, then I invite you to come and subscribe to this channel. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this week, and I'll see you in my next video soon.